Yeah, all good. All good. Just going for a nice, peaceful walk this evening. It's a beautiful evening, and yeah, I was doing a bit of reflecting. I've been asked a question this week a few times by friends and sort of colleagues, and what I reckon how England will do at the World Cup. And yeah, I think England can go all the way. I think they've got a real chance at this World Cup. I suppose the only thing I would say, talent alone will get you so far, but the strength of England, the team, they've got quality all over the pitch, really. They've got Harry Kane, obviously. He's got goals. He's a leader. Bellingham's got power. He's got that huge match mentality. Then you got the likes of Declan Rice. He's been fantastic this season. He gives the midfield balance and protection. Saka has that quality. He can unlock a defence and is always a threat when he's on the ball. It's consistency in that sort of final third as well. Then obviously you've got players as well, like Rashford. He's got pace, he's got power. Eze, Gordon, Watkins can grab a goal as well. And so there are a lot of quality players. And, you got players in the England squad that have played in the big European tournaments, in the Champions League and Europa as well. They play in the Premier League. They play, obviously, in Germany, in Spain. So you got a lot of quality. That's for sure. There's no shadow of doubt. In the Premier League, week in, week out, you see some of these players, they're on top form. But I suppose I would say for me, where there's the vulnerability, it's probably the pressure. I think the shirt, from what I can see, it can get heavy. The expectation in tournament football, it's only going to take, one bad half or a mistake or, poor tactical decision, and all of a sudden the pressure builds up. The media kind of build the pressure up as well, and the group itself. I think the group, it's a tricky group. It's a tough, not an easy group, but you expect England to get through the group. You'd expect England to get through the group. It'll be a challenge, but it should get through reasonably comfortably. But yeah, Croatia will be a test, obviously. Tournament football. Ghana is physical. They're physical team, Ghana. They're a strong team. They've got some quality players too. Panama as well. I think the conditions will sort of suit Panama. I don't think they'll be easy to break down, but you'd expect England to sort of get through the group pretty comfortably. I think for England, the quarterfinals is the bare minimum. Semi-finals, I think they should get to the semi-finals. The squad they've got, that's for sure. It's just that sort of bit of belief in how to handle the pressure. And look, in international football, it's fine margins. You've got some, strong teams as well. You've got France, you've got Spain, Argentina. You could throw Brazil in the mix as well, and maybe even Germany. You've got other teams like Norway, Morocco, Uruguay. So you've got teams on their day, aren't going to be easy, that's for sure. But I think for me, it's not really a question if England got the players or the squad, because that's a given. They've got the players, the squad. I think, in my opinion, they are probably the second strongest squad after France, but that's another story for another day. That's the way I sort of see it. But you can only play 11 players, and I think that there's a lot of quality on the pitch, that's for sure. The question is, for me, it's going to be more about those fine margins, that mentality, the togetherness, the composure when the pressure. I mean, I would expect them to sort of get to the quarterfinals of the bare minimum, then in the semi-finals. Then from there, the margins become even more fine, because you start playing against the teams like France, Spain, Portugal. It starts to be more about sort of fine margins and how you manage those sort of big moments into a game. So I think definitely got the talent. It's more about the mentality and how to handle the pressure and those big tournament moments. I think they'll go far in this tournament. Whether they'll win it or not, I'm not entirely convinced they will, and I'm going to give my prediction in tomorrow's video who I think is going to win it. But look, I wouldn't back against them. I think that they've certainly got a great opportunity. They've certainly got the players and the talent to go deep in the tournament, and it wouldn't surprise me if they won it, that's for sure. It's just, for me, how they handle those sort of pressure moments, those sort of, big, fine margin tournament moments, whether it sort of goes to a penalty shootout or play a bad half of football, or, go down a goal against a team like a Spain or a France, and how they sort of manage that later on in the tournament. But look, that's my take on it. You might see it differently. That's just the way I see it.